Hello everybody, welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every day leading up to MLB The Show 24, we are playing a game inside of MLB The Show in every single version of MLB The Show. Today we are playing MLB The Show 18. We are on the PlayStation 5, which this is going to kind of be a one and done thing because I don't know that I tested it all the way. Just realized, as I was reaching for this case, I was like, I don't think I tested that the game is actually going to start. Weirdly enough, we played the Seattle Mariners yesterday, which is the cover star. That's like one of the only games that you can actually play your own, like the same team against each other. This game does not allow you to do that. It's wild. It's wild. I was trying to find the Yankees because I had the Yankees selected in one spot. I'm like, I just want to put the Yankees over here. But it wouldn't let you. But we have MLB The Show 18, which is a game that I don't even need a disc for because apparently I bought it at some point. Bought it digitally. So that's interesting. Yeah, subscribe, ring the bell if you'd like to see more content from me. Check out MLB The Show leading up to 24 every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Once we get into MLB The Show 24, we'll be doing a first look video that'll go up Friday morning because the early access period starts Thursday at 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. Pacific time, excuse me. So it'll go up the next day, 7 a.m. Pacific time. We'll get that going. And then later that night will be the first spring training game inside of MLB The Show 24. And I think I miscounted and miscalculated, but we'll make sure it'll end up being we see every team in the MLB with the Seattle Mariners. And I kind of like the way the Road to the Show looks, so I might do some Road to the Show on some off days or maybe some other ideas. But we'll pad out the content or flesh out the content, and we'll have MLB every day until opening day, and then be doing the MLB The Show content. So hope you're looking forward to it. I am 3-time World Series champion, no big deal. And by the way, we're an even 7-7. I meant to mention that. I'm glad that I remembered here early. We are an even 7-7 through our first 14 games. Our stats are padded a little bit with the 2 games that I did in MLB The Show 23 where we played some of the weaker teams, but I think that would have balanced out regardless. So yeah, 7-7 through the first 14 games. This is game number 15, and we are playing the New York Yankees, the cover athlete, New York Yankees. That's the wrong one. That's what I was looking for. So let's jump in. We are the Mariners, who were third in the AL West, 78-84. The Yankees were 91-71. Oh boy. So we'll go ahead and we have D. Gordon. Is that D. Gordon? D. Strange Gordon? Do we have any other weird roads? Go batting practice, road 80. Alternate road? We'll go alternate road. Sure. Going to Yankee Stadium, hybrid, MLB Network, quick counts off, innings 9, June, April, we'll go 4 p.m. Clear skies, partly cloudy, overcast. We'll go overcast. Let's use, oh boy, this bullpen. You know what? Let's use lefty James Paxton. It actually let me pick James Paxton. MLB The Show 17. Okay. We're facing a right-handed pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. We have a pretty good righty-lefty split here. Haniger's kind of low. We have some good speed-ish at the top. This team is not fast. And Vogelbach is an 8. A single-digit speed man. Seager's at 41. Okay. I think that's going to do it. I think that should be good. Thankfully, these games don't they don't do the thing where they enter the blocked scene. I think that helps. Entering a blocked scene and then resuming recording or whatever for no reason.
Daytime baseball.
Come on.
MLB Network.
There we go.
Got a good matchup ahead.
That looks remarkably similar to MLB The Show 17. Did I start the right game?
This compelling matchup. We'll find out.
I did. It's MLB The Show 18. MLB The Show 18. Okay. Untitled. Let's go.
Masahiro
ST.
Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan,
It's the last
will get
one.
the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Tanaka right now.
Will this
is the
technically
best
be-
of all of their starting
No.
pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger.
Seattle
He'll throw
at
it
New
early,
York.
he'll throw
We'll be
it
alternating
often. If he
home
has the
and
good
road
split,
games over the
these
next
hitters are in for a long night.
section of time, and then we'll probably just follow the schedule.
We are ready for some daytime
I
baseball.
think I want to fix the settings. Where's the options? Options, gameplay, presentation. No, gameplay. PCI appearance. Oh, buttons, dynamic to show 16. Zoom. There we go. I thought I wanted to show 16, but I definitely want the show, the zoom.
And
First
afternoon
pitch is
baseball
in
on MLB
for a
Network
slider.
is underway.
Or in for a strike, sorry. Disable all the tips. Oh, I don't know that I want that. Shoot, what is it? Is it reticle? There we go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first
Unfortunately,
baseline.
poor D. Gordon, my fastest player, is
For strike two.
having to deal with all of this. Okay, so we have a slider, splitter, a four-seam, a sinker, a cutter that we're working against. It's an 0-2 count here against D. Gordon. That's outside. It's a good take. It's a good take right there.
Our temperature,
Wind
not
is 6
quite
miles an
60
hour,
degrees,
blowing from left to
59
right,
here
so
at game time
the
this
short
afternoon.
porch in right field might actually be even shorter with a little bit of wind behind it.
Sent on the
Oh,
ground out to
just
second.
really early on that.
Loves it, and that's
Pretty
the
good hustle out of
first
D. Gordon, or D. Strange Gordon, I believe is now what he.
Here's a look at the starting
his last
lineup
name
for
goes
the
by.
visiting Seattle Mariners. D-Road, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Gene Segura standing in past
Swing timing
meetings
good.
with Tanaka,
Okay,
he's only 2
that's a
for
little
10.
surprising.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Segura takes his swings from the
Okay.
right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as
It's a
a matter
really
of
nice
fact,
take
in that
right there,
type of
especially after
matchup.
getting something
Matty,
so on
he
the
does
edge.
not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
There we go, slider way outside.
Take on that slider away
Good
right
look.
there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go. Right at
No,
it.
gotta let that
Fouled
go.
away.
Gotta let it go. We're way too low. Darn. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
Got me.
he might have been able to
Absolutely
do some
froze me
damage.
on that slider.
And now a slider
Damn.
in there.
It's a couple of bad swings before that, and then you try to
On now.
change up the approach.
Gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
That's real late right there.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's the pitch. That's the pitch that we're looking for. Late, and it's right where we were looking.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's inside. It's a good take right there. It's a good take.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know what?
Okay, they called that a hit by pitch. That was a bad attempt at a swing there.
Want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready, here's the first offering.
Ooh, got me with the slider.
Tight little slider that time. Cano, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Slider, splitter, 4-seam, sinker, and a cutter. If we're going to want to kind of camp out a little bit lower in the zone. I don't know why that one said I was so high. Fuck, double slider. Damn it.
Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good
I think so. I think with the way I'm swinging at it, yeah. Yep. Ah. Everything's off speed. Everything has movement. He's not really throwing it in the zone, but the bad swings I'm doing are putting myself at a bad count. Ah, damn it. James Paxton, he's on the mound for the Mariners. Changing it up a little bit. Tried to change it up yesterday. Didn't work. MLB The Show giveth by letting you play the team against the same team, and then it taketh away by going, you can't have that pitcher. You don't get to have that pitcher.
Occasionally, 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Oof, that cutter was not where I wanted it. Yikes. We're going to go right back to it, huh?
And that one stayed up a little high.
There we go. It's a nice little fastball inside.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in his zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's
home of the rookie card, Bowman.
The 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
It's all right. It's all right. Aaron Judge, 52 home runs. Goodness gracious.
First pitch on its way.
This is going to be, could be our big problem here is
pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good
getting out of rhythm as far as the timing is concerned. This
right down the pipe, and unfortunately,
this early.
He let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
There we go. Got him looking. Low outside corner.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, his name's Aaron Judge.
They're going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here with a runner at first
Oop.
and one gone.
It's a big swing on that knuckle curve. Not in a great location, but we're able to figure it out at least.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out.
Oh my gosh.
Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Relay to first.
All right, hard slide into second.
Side is retired. Played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's the third.
But we're still able to turn the double play.
He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
That's gone. That's gone. There we go. We got on it, and it is upper deck, second deck. Let's go. That's what we're looking for. Lefty power, 414.
A solo home run here for Kyle Seager as the Mariners.
That one felt good because it felt like I saw where it was going pretty well. I was right where I wanted to be. He's going to probably assault that low part of the zone with his pitch style. His pitching repertoire.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Yeah, it's a 92-mile-an-hour sinker. We're just early on it, but able to get it to glide out to right. And that's the distance on that home run was why it was, you know, you look at it and it's wind blowing from left field to right field. That's where you go like, oh, okay, it could be a problem.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's a bad swing. Early on that one.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at
I feel like I'm looking lower, but I must be letting go too early.
Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out.
That's a bad swing. That's going to be the big problem for me throughout this is setting up low, and then he's going to hit that slider, hit that splitter. It's going to be out of my reach.
In the outfield to go along with great range.
A ball and
Good
a
take.
strike to Mike Zunino. Outside, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1.
So that should have been a 4-pitch walk, but a bad swing on that first splitter. Good patience after that. And a good walk there. Okay.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him.
I was ready to swing on that.
By that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Steal is 1.
Gamble. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6.
That's a good take right there.
1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first.
It's a nice slider inside. Let him throw a strike, and then I think now we can try to be a little more aggressive, but hopefully not too aggressive. 1 out and 1 runner on first is maybe the worst position for me to be in. Ugh, that's bad. Bad swing on that splitter.
Zunino, the runner at first with 1.
He only has 33 speed, 1 steal. You can't see it because it's right behind my face cam. It's a good take. Good take. He's usually, you get used to seeing so much movement. I think it's going to be something that's going to drop into the zone.
The 2-2 doesn't get
It's
the
a
zone.
splitter inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners off for second.
It's a walk.
But he won't
Okay,
draw
back-to-back
the throw.
walks.
That's taken
So we got the leadoff home
for
run.
first
Not a
and
great
second.
plate
Now
appearance with the second at bat, but 2 walks. That's good. We have a guy in scoring position.
History repeats itself as he's
73 speed, but only an 8 steal there between
is a pretty tough thing to make.
with the runner on first.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper.
A little aggressive there. It's right at the bottom of the zone. Probably a ball. We're late on it.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Down and away. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In comes Judge. He's got it.
That's
nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Late on a slider. Ooh, right over the plate.
Round out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a bad swing.
Strike 1.
That's a bad swing. Real late there.
Looking to minimize the damage here. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fastball called strike.
Fastball right on the
1-2.
corner. Again, kind of the same deal with the cutter that was way upstairs. Looking at a fastball coming in, thinking it might be something that's going to drop out of the zone. Catches that corner.
Popped him up. Gregorius has a play, and that retires the side.
Damn. Well, that's okay. We draw a couple of walks. We show some good patience there. An uneven inning, though.
Number 2. It's 1-0.
Able to overcome a bad swing here and there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Cut fastball
Early on that one.
Called strike. Bird stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Boy, good cutting action to that.
There we go.
That's the first
Great cutter right there.
All right, guys,
Great cutter. That's what we're looking for.
And guys,
That's a good recovery. I was a little worried. We got the double play, which was a big win for us at the end of the first inning. But then you go into the second inning, a little worried for me personally that we're having to be out of sync, out of rhythm with the longer windup. Do okay. That's okay.
Around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Cano has it. And the
I forgot that it was going to bring up the tutorial.
one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the
I forgot he was. Oh my goodness.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
There we go. And that's the fastball we're looking for.
There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line.
Foul ball. All right. Dangerous. High and inside. Foul.
off.
Damn.
Axton has his sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oof, absolutely yanked that one. So he was what? Late on that? No, early. Kind of makes you want to go with that fastball. High inside again. That's a bad pitch. Bad pitch.
Back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 one more time.
Really bad location on that changeup, but
So the
we get the swing and miss. Wanted that on the outside corner, got that on the inside corner. The point is, or the important piece is that it was on the corner.
Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches
No
the
real
inside
reason for me to be looking up in the zone. It does help let some of the balls go by, but not even a chance to try and get to that one.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. And this is taken for a called
Ooh.
strike. Oh, that's
It's a
tough
good
call.
take.
Now
It's a
1-2.
generous call, but a good take.
And
Okay.
there's a pitch
Thank
that
you.
just misses the
Thank you.
inside corner.
I'll take that. That's all right. I'll take the 2-2 count either way. It's a good layoff. It's a good take as well. All the way up to 3-2. We're doing all right.
3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
This one
Oh, it was hittable. It was hittable.
throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here comes the second.
Yeah,
baseman,
hittable,
Robinson
but just
Cano.
early.
Maybe
Darn
a
it.
little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. One out, nobody on.
Cano's not very fast. Honestly, like a bunt down the line, down the third base line would be great.
Right side.
Damn it. I think we're early on it.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Oh, good timing. Okay. That's a little... We're on top of it. Am I not looking down low enough?
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center.
That one's gone. It's out of the ballpark. Let's go. That time we were looking low. I could have sworn we were looking low last time, but...
Solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
What do you think the rent in those apartments is? That could look into the stadium and see the game.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. This one's also
Go,
hit well.
go,
Deep
go,
down the
go,
right field
go,
line.
go. Yes, back-to-back jacks. Let's go.
Back-to-back pitches.
There we go. Seager 2 for 2 or 2 solo home runs.
Shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Oh my God, yes.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Good, good.
In now, Mitch Haniger.
That's a great take. That's a great take right there.
Strike one.
All this with 2 outs. That's such a good take. That's a good take as well.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Slider way out of the zone. That's a bad. I don't know if it's a bad swing. We're late on it. Not a good swing, but
The 1-2. Still a ball
I'm okay
with
with that
2
one.
strikes.
I'm okay with that one. Best case scenario, it's ball 2. Worst case, it's strike 3. We were at least on it. There's a good swing. Just stay alive here with Haniger. A little early, okay.
Here he comes
It is
again.
we are using a contact swing on these last couple. Ooh, got me with a slider. Okay.
Strike 3. A
All
great
right.
pitch to put an end to the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The M's lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
Okay, Seager, what are we doing on the third base side here, buddy?
Get on and get a big inning started.
It's all right.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brendan Drury. He'll get to take his first cut.
We're not going to keep this team down all game long. We just have to mitigate the damage.
Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out.
There we go. Okay, let's throw... I want to throw a low outside changeup. That's not it.
High in the air out
That
to
wasn't
center
it. That was
field.
not the pitch I was looking for. However,
One down.
it'll at least get the 1 down, and he'll retreat back to first, so we're okay. Not the pitch I wanted. Not the pitch I wanted at all.
Ronald Torres is the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Got him? No.
Time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 0-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I am not sure what happened there. I tried to move him into the area, but then I don't know.
Corners now with one away. That's a big at bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself.
That's a bad
into
knuckle
nice
curve.
situation, got
I know you're like saying like, yeah, that's right where I want it. It's not.
Line up over top of the order is licking its chops.
Ground ball right side.
Just take the one. Just take the one. No problem. No problem. You could give up a run. No big deal. That's okay. That's okay.
That grounder was hard
That's
hit.
all right.
Sometimes the runner at third.
That's where you look at it and you get into the zone.
Off on contact, and they opted to take the out at
With
first.
Aaron Judge coming up.
And he gets ahead here with the
2
fastball,
outs.
Strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones
There we
travel
go.
furthest.
There we go. Okay. Okay. It's a good decision there. You get the out. You make it so that if Judge goes deep, which is possible because he's a very good hitter, he only ties the game rather than giving you a lead. Perfect. Perfectly fine. Not 100% sure what happened with the first base thing. I was trying to like run him towards it, but then I got over him. I don't know. It was a little weird, but that's okay.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I wasn't looking low enough. Swing timing just too early on it. Okay, got me in a bit of a rocker here. Still early though. 93 on that fastball. That's a good take on that slider. Way out of the zone.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes.
They haven't watched me play video games before. I will swing at that pitch, no problem.
0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Foul.
Swing and a foul
Tip.
tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for
It's a really bad swing on that. It is. Yeah, it's early. Darn.
Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra
Okay,
bases.
we'll take a double there.
And he'll reach
Take a
second
double.
now with
That's a
one
good
away.
piece of hitting after a not great strikeout. Should have been ball 3. I was kind of hoping that that one would carry just a little bit further, but it's off the wall. Importantly, though, we do send him to second, and that just early. And that'll help negate the double play. That takes the double play out of the question.
Taylor Motter steps into the box.
That's a good take. That's a good take right there. Splitter high in the outside part. We're looking low.
This at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the line at
Foul.
first,
Thank goodness.
but this will wind up a foul ball.
Thank
Strike
goodness.
2.
0-2 count here. Both of them on the splitter. Late on that one. All right, we'll switch to a contact swing here.
Hit back up the middle.
It at least advances the
For
runner.
that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Digging in, D. Gordon, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a bad swing.
Fouled away.
Ah, bad
Gamble
swing.
on third with 2 out. Pulled softly out toward right.
Okay. All right. There we go. D. Gordon. Let's get that run right back. Let's go.
That's
what we're looking for.
He hit it just like he throwed it soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
That's what you're
Yeah,
looking
but you know
for.
what?
Come on, baby.
Be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Gene Segura standing in.
I love the train going by there in the distance.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw.
Oh, they
is tagged out here. Boy,
huh.
Bad mistake that time as he's
So I was holding L2. Interesting. And then so the first time I was holding L2 and then it got back automatically. It switched the camera on me and I must have needed to hit R1 to get back.
And leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton.
I was hoping to use this speed. I was kind of just working with like a hit and run sort of thing of like I wanted to swing on it. Wanted to swing on it with him in motion, get him going.
28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got
Pretty frustrating, honestly.
He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And this is
There's been a couple of questionable calls.
the same way he ended the 3rd with a
I definitely didn't anticipate that he would go back to back.
Now at the plate, Rick Bird looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Lays off 1-0.
Yeesh. Ugh. Back-to-back checks on first base.
Remember,
Yeah.
he was a
Damn.
strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Oh, a fastball.
There we go. Got him. Strike 3. Take a seat.
He's gone on strikes.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's
Oh, boy.
back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit on the ground for
Does it count as better if it's a ground out?
on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
I would.
2-3 goes Bombers.
Lord knows I've been in a situation where it's like, well, hey, you know what? It wasn't a strikeout. It was a flyout.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Is he gonna
After
get
it is
there?
Gardner. And
Ah,
he tracks it
darn.
down. Nice play for the
Darn.
first out.
Good.
Base is empty here with
It's
one
not-
away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Not surprisingly, here, this is on the
Oh,
ground to the
darn
right
it. That
side.
was it. That was the
First base,
pitch.
Cano's a ground out.
Fudge.
Two gone. Here's Nelson Cruz
Yeah,
now.
slider, good. Just a little on top of it.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
That's a bad swing. That's a bad swing.
I'm thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line toward the alley and left
Darn
center. Hicks.
Okay.
There
You know
is a
what? Two
very
of those
quick
not
running
terrible
inside
pieces of
the
contact.
Mariners
Just got a little wide-eyed on
they lead it 4-1.
the second out there. Do kind of bail out this bullpen, which I think might be the bigger problem. We gave them like an extra inning of about 5 pitches.
Didi Gregorius
Gotta slow down. We have him up at 70 through 5.
String on that one. One strike.
We should be able to. We should be close to getting him out of the
Around
game.
And in the Netherlands. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Little dribbler down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
There we go. I think the 97 miles an hour that James Paxton throws with is really helpful, because that was a fastball off of the changeup, not at a great location, but the speed difference very helpful there. It's what I've been noticing with the new roster, or what I noticed with the new roster, is that the pitchers, we're going to need to make sure that we mix their pitches nicely.
Really well in this one so far. You could just see he's
Ooh, that is a questionable call. That is a rough one right there.
Looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Aaron Hicks becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Drury will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. In there, strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Paxton peers in. 0-2 pitch on its way. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Does that count?
So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. And this is still a
Does that not count? That was an immaculate inning. We just threw an immaculate inning. I think it's a trophy. I don't think we get it, though.
Kyle Seager.
Is it a trophy? Hold on. You flash back.
There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast.
Oh, god dang it. That's copywritten music. Ah, dang it. Okay. My phone is so flippin' slow. And I got a beeb hair. What's going on here? MLB The Show 18 PSN profiles. Get a look at the trophies here. Okay, so I should have gotten No Sweat, which is a gold trophy. Which is a gold trophy for striking out 3 batters in a row in a half inning. What? While batting, accidentally give up a home run to Aaron Judge. Okay. I hit a single, so cycle. Huh. Yeah, I should have at least gotten that trophy, but I guess the drop third strike changes the complexion of it. That sucks.
Here's the first pitch. Hey now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying.
It's gonna be kind of fun if I do this next year, which I'm having fun with it this year, especially once we get into the PS4 era.
Line to the right side.
That's to Judge.
Is there to
Everything's gone to the right with Seager. I think he's a bit of a pole hitter.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
It'll be fun to just kind of like pop trophies every once in a while.
First pitch on its way.
Ooh, that's a bad swing. It is kind of funny to be like, you don't have a trophy that 75% of people have. Okay. I play the game once a year.
Tapped out in front of home.
That sucks.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly.
Okay, we are really bailing this bullpen out.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus
It's a
far.
bad swing on the splitter. Good timing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there.
Damn it.
You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that
If I
was
give up
just
a home
little
run, I hope I give it up to
off his
Judge.
half
At least we'll get a
Not everyone has the
trophy.
discipline to hold back on those.
We have him getting low on energy, and we're just letting him stick around. That's not what we want to do. That's a bad swing on it. Way early. Actually saw that pretty okay. Not as okay as I thought we did, but... Alright, 1-1 count. That's a nice take right there. Not really going to do a whole lot with it. Ideally, you'd want to foul it off. Ooh. Oh, no. What a dot right there. I don't think that's where he wants that ball at all.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Damn. There's a trophy in this game for getting 10 hits. I'm halfway there through 6, but the last couple innings have not been good. Really slowed down our offensive production here. Problem is that all of our runs are via the solo shot. Or did we get a two-run home run in there?
He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him?
Seager has 2 solo home runs.
He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
He said you swing earlier in the count, and it's like, well, that's it's a good take. There we go. Four-seam fastball in. Rain coming in an hour and a half.
Changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Down the first baseline.
Ooh, that changeup was not where I wanted it.
Him up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
I don't know why it took to the 3rd. I was mashing LT. There was no way either of those guys were going to get there. That's a bad pitch. Where was that? Where was it? Oh, actually, not terrible. Just right where he was looking for it.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and
there we go. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I can't believe the dropped 3rd strike cost me a trophy. That's unbelievable. What is my catcher? Zunino, what are you doing, man? How could you? That's a trophy, man. A PlayStation trophy from 6 years ago. Okay, couple of goose eggs in innings 5 and 6. The worst part is that we are not driving up that pitch count. We've given up the 1 run. We've been able to bounce back nicely. Clearly, I clicked on information about the Seattle Mariners game, and you just didn't give it to me. Jeez Louise. Jason Scherv. 44 games with a 4-1 record. We're finally into the bullpen here. Probably should have been a little bit sooner. We'll see what we can do. This is where I tend to struggle a little bit. New pitchers. We're bringing in a lefty. We're going to have a slight advantage at one part of the lineup, but it is, for the most part, it is a lefty-righty flip. That's a bad swing on a fastball. Late 92 miles an hour. He has a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider.
Now here's the pitch.
There is the changeup.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2. And they're
Some
working the
good
outer
takes
half here.
here.
That one's wide for ball
That's
3.
what we're looking for.
0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this.
That's a
inning off.
walk.
This could be
That's a
productive inning.
frickin' walk right there. Let's go.
Have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now with the plate, Taylor Motter 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground.
So we must have a couple of. That's a slider. Okay. Have a couple of righties coming up because they would have brought him in lefty, 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 and then immediately switched. Oh.
Fastball at the knees. Good spot.
Damn.
Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. And he
There we go. At
fouls
least
it
fouled it
off.
off. Looking lower in the zone, but the contact swing really helpful.
Working for the punch out, and the
That's
offer.
way outside. First ball of the
And
at-bat.
pitch there, 1-2.
Actually, the first ball he's actually thrown that would be a ball. Not like sometimes when it's like, oh, it's 0-2, 6 pitches in. Fouling it off here.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he popped him up. In comes
There
Jones.
we go.
Can't get there as it falls in.
There we go. We draw a walk. We get a hit. That's number 6. See if we can get 10 today.
Trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2
That is
strikes,
why I talk about it for so long in so many of these games. Like, hey, I'd love a contact swing. It's so helpful.
Here's D. Gordon now. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Shreve is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite
Oh, that's a
also rack up
3-2
lot of
count right
base on
there.
balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding in, Gene Segura.
Okay,
It was
Gene.
a fly out for him in his last trip.
That's a terrible location for a
From the belt.
changeup.
Field.
But obviously I didn't hit it, so it doesn't matter.
Ball 1. Gamble over at second. Motter is over at first with 1 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fuck.
Bird over to his left. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Yeah,
2 outs
late.
and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Sharp ground ball.
Right to him.
And the 2 outs.
Oh, that is
As the inning is
awful. That is awful.
4-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Due up for the
We didn't hit into the double play, which is a positive. It's just a couple of really bad at-bats. I think I got a little too in my head about the matchups.
One run on the board.
He was a little wild. I think that
Good at bats.
that gave me a little bit of trouble as well.
1-1.
But
Ball and 2 strikes now.
frustrating.
The 1-2.
Frustrating to have multiple runners on with nobody out.
Racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez comes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh,
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly.
we had it. That was the last pitch I needed. I just wasn't in the right location.
1, 2, 3, go the
Damn
ball.
it. Damn it. That's what we were looking for. I can't believe it didn't give it to me. Why did he drop it? He dropped a trophy. He dropped a precious PlayStation trophy.
Summoned from the bullpen,
Fuck.
and he'll do so to start the 8th.
Okay, so they're bringing in a right-handed pitcher here. 1.83 ERA in 40 games, a 5.0 record. 69 innings pitched. Nice.
Riding forward now is the DH. Nelson
Four-seam
Cruz
slider,
is
cutter,
back in
sinker.
the 3rd inning in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. With this one
Everything
almost
must have been
close,
solo
the
home
story
runs
was
because we had the
clearly
2 that were
long
back to
ball.
back.
What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch
Fuck.
on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball
They're like,
2.
they never chased, or they didn't really chase since me swinging at a slider. Looking way up here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And right into the
Oh.
shift. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in
That is
time,
not
so
what
the
we
leadoff man is
wanted.
set down to open up inning number
Fuck.
8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly
God damn it, that
strike
cutter.
again.
Fuck.
0-1 the count. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Now in the box, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly
God
on
damn
the
it, the
ground.
cutter.
Foul
Fuck.
ball, however, strike 1.
I wouldn't have anybody with a bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Fuck.
Lazy fly
Down.
ball out
God
to center
bless
field.
America.
Gregorius moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
They played the matchups and they won. Let's go. Why is this designed like this? That's awful. So you can just jump pages. Okay. I don't love the design. I guess it kind of makes sense, actually. Actually, it's more helpful than I realized. So we have a switch hitter, a couple of righties, and then it's a lefty double righty. Who is in the bullpen? Edwin Diaz. We're warming him up. We're going to warm up Nick Vincent.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there.
Here we go.
Strike number 2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Just a bad pitch. It's a good idea.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second.
There we go.
One gone.
Okay, how we doing? Okay, both guys ready.
Standing in, Rendon.
So we can bring, what do we got? Righty. At bat. I think maybe we. Let's put Nick Vincent in.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Nick Vincent.
Okay, I was trying to get
Ball now, looking to get this one onto the
the copyrighted music out of here. God dang it. One of the videos does have a copyright claim. I forget which one it is. Okay. Feeling pretty good here.
First delivery to him on the way.
There we go. Cutter just
Down Main Street.
cuts the inside
Let's
there.
not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer. Needing
Let's
3
go.
runs.
Diaz is getting ready.
And there's out number 2. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. And they're down to their final 4 outs here.
This is the best. I think this is probably the best that this game, this pure analog has felt.
One bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Power of the PlayStation 5, huh?
A pause and the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Lays on it, 2-2 now.
Ooh.
Good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that thing.
To first.
That was terrible. That was awful. That was a horrendous slider. That was so bad.
He is over. So
Oh
the
my
Yankees go
goodness. Well, we can bring in Diaz for the save.
trail it 4-1. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher,
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Mike.
Line drive to left.
Darn. We're going to come up a couple hits short here. 4 hits short at the moment, to be exact. 70 or 67% of the hits that we had were home runs, which isn't great. A lot of home runs, double. We drew some walks, which is good.
And there's ball 1.
I think the thing to look at it with this game is that the 5th and the 6th, we were way too fast on the outs,
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul
and really let that pitcher stick around a lot longer than he probably should have, realistically. Hey, maybe not a lot longer, but
Again, he sends
at least
it down
another
the
inning,
plate.
right? His energy was getting low.
2-2.
He was up near 70 pitches. I mean, just not good. Not good. On the flip side, we should have had a trophy. Pretty good defensively. I think the big key is like giving up that run. Oof, got me with that sinker.
And the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Stepping in, Taylor
Boy,
Motter.
Ben Gamble and Taylor Motter, really similar looking dudes, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. Now he starts
Oh,
to
boy.
chase a
Oh,
pitch
boy.
outside, and he can't pull the bat back
Falling
in
apart a little
time.
bit here.
Strike
This pitcher
1.
has been
Grounded back
really
up.
good against us.
Gregorius is there, throwing the dirt,
Okay,
but a
well.
good scoop at first, saves an error.
I didn't
This side is
didn't
retired.
pause the game to bring in our closer, but
But they lead it
we'll do that here in just a moment.
Here's Brett Gar-
leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Yankees,
Edwin Diaz.
We're getting Edwin Diaz. He had a 3.27 ERA, 34 saves, 66 games, 4-6 record with 66 innings pitched, 89 strikeouts, low batting averages between lefties and righties. Actually, very similar batting averages. We're going to bring him in to hopefully close this game out. They were trying to whistle my attention to the fact that that ball looked like it was going to sail, by the way. Watch the return throw. Like, just... Ooh, oh, that one looked better. I think the other one was actually bad. They're trying to get my attention about the drag bunt. Oh, it's just weirdly high in the air. We're struggling a little bit here, which makes me kind of question whether or not we should have put him in. That one definitely slipped out of his hand. I don't know if it's because I pushed the X button. Okay, we're a little off here with Diaz. I don't know if that's like... If it's me, if it's the game, like this guy, he doesn't have as much control or something? What is happening with the...
From the stretch. Sends that one out.
Found that one away.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2.
There we go. Blew it right by him at 96. One down. They whistled for the bunt or the drag bunt or whatever, and then they switched it. I guess when we brought in Diaz. Part of me is like, do I just throw something center cut for Judge for a trophy? The other part of me is like, just get the win, dog.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Count is 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
There's the swing and strikeout.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to...
How was he early on that? 96 miles an hour? And he was just too early?
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
There we go. That's got to be a trophy. Is that a trophy? There's a trophy. Maybe. I don't know what that is. That's a gold trophy. I don't think that's what I was looking for.
Especially on the road, but they find a way to get it done.
Did it really? Did it not count those?
And the score finishes.
Was that not 3 straight strikeouts? No, it was a ground out. Was it a ground out?
The second inning and rode that until the very end.
Well, we got a 9. We won a 9-inning game without committing any errors, so I'll take the gold there.
Partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB.
I guess I'll take a gold trophy every now and again. No problem. I think with MLB The Show 21, because that was the first one that was on Game Pass, that game I don't have any trophies in. So that'll be interesting. There's still some achievements that I can pick up in probably all 3 of the games that are on Xbox, but we're talking about trophies. Aliens. James Paxton gets the win. 7.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 12 strikeouts, 1 earned, no walks. Kyle Seager was 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 2 ribbies, 2 runs, both of them solo shots. Cruz was 1 for 4 with a solo home run. Ben Gamble was 1 for 2 with a double and a run. D. Gordon was 1 for 4 with a ribby. Oh, I guess 3 of our hits were for home runs. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Edwin Diaz picks up the save. Masahiro Tanaka takes the loss. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Aaron Hicks was 1 for 3. Gardner was 1 for 4. Hicks scored a run. Gardner knocked him home. Ronald Torres 1 for 3. Sanchez 0 for 3 with the strikeout. What I was talking about earlier was the fact that I think the big key in this game was the defensive decision to just eat the run. Instead of, getting frustrated and being annoyed with the decision that I made and like things don't go well, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden we're pitching a lot tighter, pitching a lot different. I think you're looking at it and going like, okay, just take the second out, eat the run. Judge was coming up next. If he comes up and gets a run, or if he gets a home run, one, we get a trophy that I didn't know at the time about. But two, and maybe more importantly, the home run's just a tie. It doesn't take the lead. It doesn't put us behind or anything. So that's really interesting. I think that's a situation where it's a smart move. That's why I do this stuff, is to get in the correct mentality. You could risk it every once in a while, but I think with a team like when we're playing against the Yankees, that's when you want to just make the smart play, be okay with the one run that they scored. It's no big deal. You move on, easy peasy. So there you go. That is yet another game. We improve to 8-7. I'll mark it on my little notepad here. We'll go parentheses W parentheses, and then we'll go parentheses 8-7. And that is our record through 15 games. Tomorrow, I should say, not next week. Tomorrow, we will be at home against Baltimore. And then we'll be playing Chicago on the road, home against San Diego, on the road in Los Angeles, the stadium I flippin' hate playing at. And then home against Miami. And that'll round out our spring training in these games. And Friday, we'll be in MLB The Show 24. I'm very excited about it. I got to pre-order the little digital deluxe pack or whatever it is, because I don't need to spend $100 on it. I just need to spend $40, which I appreciate. They dropped it $10. They raised the base game price $10 and then still charged $50 for the thing or whatever it was. And I was like, oh, that's not right. Or maybe it's 40 and 30, whatever the difference is. It's correct this year, but it shouldn't have been last year. Whatever. So yeah, that'll be up Friday morning. YouTube.com/OnosaurusRex is where you're watching this video. Subscribe over here where the gameplay is. You'll be able to catch those videos, watch more baseball here, watch this morning's video up here. I believe it's Taste Test today, so check that out. Again, Friday morning we'll be in MLB The Show 24 and Friday night, and we'll start doing the spring training stuff. We'll be doing spring training games in the franchise mode. We'll get that all set, and we'll be doing more other styles of video as well. So thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check that out. Goodbye, good sports, good night.